Oldham Athletic. To say these guys aren't one of the most requested teams I've ever had on this rebuild series is a goddamn understatement. They are one of the OGs of English football, but right now, as we are recording this video, they are currently sitting second from bottom of League 2. So quite frankly, who better to rebuild right now than Oldham Athletic? If you guys go on to enjoy this video, smash the like button, smash the hell out of that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on so you never miss a video that I upload. We are currently on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Also, the like goal for this video is 250 likes. We are smashing the like goals lately on the rebuilds. Let's up the ante a little bit and hit 250 likes on this video. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have yet to see one of my rebuild videos before, here are the rules. The main objective of this rebuild is to win the Champions League. I can make any transfers that I want, making it as realistic as possible. All games have to be simulated, but the Champions League final has to be played. Now that you know how this works, strap yourselves in and enjoy the video. So to kickstart this rebuild, we've been given just over 1.3 million. And as requested, you guys wanted to see the team before I mess with it in the transfer window. This is what I'm currently working with, and let me tell you something, this is going to be a very long rebuild. Get them snacks ready. We have already covered this. Obviously, you guys aren't too fussed about me using youth academy players. However, I feel like if we use Joseph Mills, this rebuild will be a little bit too easy because he will literally carry us from League 2 to the Premier League. So we aren't going to be using Joseph Mills. We are, however, going to be using the other two players in the youth academy. So let's get rid of Joseph Mills, and we are going to take a better look at the 16-year-old Spanish left back / centre back Borja Jimenez. This guy looks pretty decent as well. Got potential between 76 and 94. Current overall 55. And we've also got the Colombian Paredes who can play on either side of the wing. I think we're going to promote them to the starting 11 and then get them straight out on loan as soon as we possibly can. Meanwhile, we have just brought the very first player of this rebuild, the central attacking midfielder Juan Liu, for just under 700,000. We have also just sent out Benny Couto on a 2-year loan deal. We've also sent both of these players out on a 1-year loan deal. We have also just sent out the youth academy player Juan Paredes on a 2-year loan move. We've just made yet another purchase. This time it is a fullback by the name of Alan Lingway, and he cost us 900,000. And with this loan move, we have officially got both youth academy players out on a loan. We have just sent out Borja Jimenez off on a loan for 2 years. And this is how we got the team looking after that transfer window has come to a close. We've got Lingway and Juan Liu all in the team, and they've looked like they've both gone up as well. If I'm being honest though, this team is a big stinking pile of piss. All I'd like to see is a mid-table finish this season. I'm not expecting anything spectacular at all. It's going to take quite a while in this rebuild for that to happen. Now I have to admit, top 4 at the midway point of this season was something I did not see coming, but is definitely welcome. We are absolutely killing it this season. The mad thing is as well, we could still go up as champions because there's only 5 points to separate ourselves from first place Northampton. So we do start this transfer window off by sending Turner and Sutton on 2-year loan deals. We've also just sent out Southrington on a 2-year loan deal as well. And we have just splashed all of our remaining cash to bring in Alex Vallejo, 30 years old, and he cost us 590,000. And this is how we got the team looking after that transfer window has come to a close. There is visible improvement amongst this team. Pretty much every single player has gone up in overall. It is actually mad to think that in real life, Oldham Athletic are in the bottom 3 in League 2. Hopefully we can do them justice by going up as champions in our first season of this rebuild. Well, I'll be damned, we actually fucking did it. Oldham Athletic have been promoted from League 2 as champions. This is actually mad, you know. At the start of the season, I was expecting nothing spectacular to happen, and we've only gone and won League 2 in the first season. So we have gained automatic promotion along with Forest Green, Tranmere Rovers, Newport County, Northampton, Salford and Vale are in the playoffs. And it was Salford City who got that last promotion spot. Maybe a rebuild on the cards for Salford City sometime down the line. Meanwhile, Chelsea won the FA Cup, Liverpool won the Carabao Cup, Plymouth Argyle won the Papa John's Trophy. This is one trophy I really want to win. It keeps eluding me every single goddamn time. Nope. Olympiacos won the Europa League, and Dortmund beat Bayern Munich 4-3 to win the Champions League in what turned out to be an incredible final. Well, it's safe to say this guy was a good signing, weren't it? 28 goal contributions in 47 games for a central attacking midfielder isn't bad going at all. And he also improved to 67 rated this season. Kaylor Dunn had a decent season as well. 13 goals, 6 assists. You got Whalen, centre midfielder, getting 10 goals and 4 assists. That's not bad at all. And he also had a really good season going up to 66 rated. Let's check the youth academy me. Okay, so Borja Jimenez has gone up to 59 rated. Not bad at all, not bad. Paredes has gone up to 60 rated. Hopefully, they both shoot up like an absolute rocket next season. I really want to put them into the starting 11 when they come back off loan. Obviously, if it's not the case, I'll just stick them straight back on loan until they're good enough. But I really do want to introduce them to the team soon. We begin this transfer window with just over 3.3 million. Now, considering we've got no goalkeepers in the entirety of this squad for whatever reason, this is our number one priority. We have just made 3 crazy good transfers on the free agents list, and I'll run it through with you very quickly. So first of all, we have brought in a brand new centre-back by the name of Aitor Punal, 23 years old, 64 rated. We have managed to bring in one of 2 goalkeepers that I want to bring in. The first one being Marino Arzamendia, 24 years old, 64 rated. And the big one, Uxo Carmona, 16 years old, 68 rated already. We've definitely got to keep hold of this one. Wireless controller battery, piss off. Meanwhile, we have just sold Jordan Clark for 270,000. We've also just sold Cisse for 270,000. And we've definitely found our starting 11 keeper. We have brought in Diego Conde, the 23-year-old Spaniard, cost us just over 2.5 million. We've also just managed to bring in Walesi Yunusa on a free as well. We've also just sent out Mike Fondop on a 1-year loan deal. And this other team is lining up after that transfer window has come to an end. There's a visible difference between now and last year's team at this point of the season. We've introduced some youth. We got a little bit lucky with the free agent signings, which I'm not going to say no to at all. However, this time we're in League 1 and it's a lot tougher than League 2. We can't expect to run riot in League 1 just like we did last season. So if I'm being honest, by the midway point of this season, if I'm not in the bottom half, I'll consider it a W. If I am in the bottom half but not in the relegation zone, I'll also consider that a W. But if we're in the relegation zone, I'm not considering that a W at all. And we are 12th place in League 1 at the midway point this season, smack bang mid-table. And you know what, considering we're a newly promoted team, that's pretty decent. And for our first and probably only transfer this transfer window, we have brought in Jackson Cook, the 19-year-old left winger, on a free. Our team after that transfer window actually is looking pretty goddamn decent. Carmona is coming on leaps and bounds. He's only 16 years old and already 72 rated. We picked up an absolute goldmine with this guy. Our first season signing, Duan Liu, is coming on leaps and bounds as well. 70 rated, 24 years old. Actually, Carmona and Duan Liu are the only 70 plus rated players in the team. I do have a feeling though a couple of players in this team by the end of the season will be joining Carmona and Duan Liu in the 70 rated plus squad. The likes of Cook, Conde, Lingwei, Yunusa, they're all going to be 70 rated, let's be honest. Going forward this season, I'd just like us to have a decent finish. Then next season, we can build the team up to progress into the championship. In fairness, we have done pretty well this season. We finished 10th in League 1. We're a newly promoted side as well, so that is pretty goddamn good. But this time next season, I want promotion. It was Ipswich, Wigan Athletic and Blackpool who got automatic promotion, and the playoffs are between Barnsley, Rotherham, Forest Green and MK Dons. I am almost certain Forest Green got promoted with us last season. And it was Barnsley who gained promotion as well after beating Blackpool 5-4 on penalties in the playoff final. Nope. Liverpool won the Carabao Cup. Once again, we did not win the Papa John's Trophy. PSV won the Europa Conference League. Olympic Lyon won the Europa League. And it was Barcelona this time who won the Champions League. Uxo Carmona. Holy shit. If we can keep hold of this guy will turn into something special, I'm telling you. 13 goals, 5 assists. He's gone up to 74 rated in only one season of being with us, and he cost us absolutely nothing. Now, this is one guy I'm looking forward to bringing back into the team. Borja Jimenez. He is getting straight into that starting 11. I think we are going to stick Paredes on the right-hand side of the pitch as well. He's 65 rated, 19 years old. He's still got a lot of time to improve. As for what I want next season, I want promotion. So next season, we are going to be bringing in some big boys. So to begin this season, we've been given just over 4.3 million. And as you can see, there's only one real area we need to improve, and that is the centre-back position. Well, that's not to say I'm not going to buy for other places either. But to begin this transfer window, we have sold Alex Vallejo for 630,000. Our first purchase of this transfer window is bringing in the Spanish centre-back David Alba for 2.25 million. And we have managed to bring in what I think could be a pretty goddamn good signing in the long run. We brought in the Argentinian central midfielder Dani Gutierrez on a free. We have have just done a great bit of business here. We have just brought in Canoplia on a free. Meanwhile, we've just sent out Junior Luamba on a 2-year loan move. And this is how the team looks after that transfer window has come to an end. All we need, realistically, is our left back and 2 centre backs to improve over the course of this season, and we will have a ridiculously well-rounded team. Obviously, Paredes is 66 rated, but I've got all the faith in the world that that guy will improve as well. As for what I'm after this season, I want promotion into the Championship. I fully believe by the end of this season we will have promotion. We are in the race for automatic promotion, and this is exactly where I want to be right now. I'm telling you guys right now, by the end of this season, we will be in that top 3. I think we just made a cracking signing in this transfer, and we have brought in Sergio Poli, 20 years old, 73 rated, and he's come on a free. Meanwhile, we have just sold Kyle Jameson for just under $500,000. And this is how the team is lining up after that transfer window has come to an end. We've only got 3 players now under 70 rated, and they're all 69 rated. So by the end of this season, we will have a team full of 70 rated plus players. And I do fully believe still we are getting automatic promotion. Come on the boys, we are into the Championship. We did it. We are second in League One. We got automatic promotion along with Rotherham United and MK Dons. The playoff promotion position is between Peterborough, Blackpool, Bolton and Wickham. And it was MK Dons who beat Blackpool in the playoff final to get promotion to the Championship. Meanwhile, Man City won the FA Cup, Liverpool won the Carabao Cup, Rotherham United won the Papa John's Trophy, Fiorentina won the Europa Conference League, Bayer Leverkusen won the Europa League, and Atletico Madrid this time won the Champions League. Buxio Carmona, take a freaking bow, lad. 25 goals, 5 assists, 49 games. Duan Liu proves time and time again why he was the correct signing to make all them seasons back. 19 goals, 8 assists for a central attacking midfielder. Now Paredes, I've got faith in this guy. 20 years old, he's grown 6 this season. If he can do that once or twice more, we've got a legitimate gold mine on our hands. Obviously the stakes are a little bit higher now. We're in the Championship, so we definitely need to make sure that all of our weak points are fixed before we go into the actual season. To start this season off, we've been given just over $7.5 million. As I said to you at the end of last season, the one thing we do need to do is make sure that that defence is on point this season. But I do also want to buy for other positions as well. Starting with this absolute goldmine of a player that we just picked up for absolutely nothing. Morgan Rogers, I've got big plans for him. And we have just brought yet another great addition to the squad, Charlie Cresswell from Leeds United for $5 million. Meanwhile, we have just sold Dylan Fage for just over $500,000. We've also just sold Orzamendia for just over $1 million. We've also just sold Harrison McGay for just over $600,000. And this is a quick update on how the team is looking after that transfer window has come to an end. Basically, this is what's happening. Rogers is going to become a centre attacking midfielder. And that is where I want him to play in this team. I've got no room for him on the wings. Paredes and Cook, I've got that covered. Rogers, I want him down the middle. Obviously, I want another centre back in place of Alba, but I just couldn't afford one with us bringing in Cresswell as well. As for the rest of the squad, I've got no doubt in my mind that as the season progresses, so will they. But obviously, we're in the Championship, so my expectations aren't exactly going to be that high considering we are a newly promoted team. A mid-table finish for me would do nicely. So at the midway point this season, we are in the top 10. Now, considering, again, we're a newly promoted side, we are doing exceptionally well in the Championship. And the thing is as well, promotion isn't exactly that far away. We're only 5 points outside the playoff position, so you never know what could happen by the end of this season. We didn't do anything in that transfer window because we just didn't have enough money to bring in anybody of value into this team, and I didn't really want to waste my money like that, so we did absolutely nothing. But this is how the team is looking. It just keeps improving, but next season, regardless of whether we go to the Premier League or we stay in the Championship, I want another centre back and I would like a brand new keeper. After that, we can start working our way up to the midfield, and obviously by that time I'm hoping that the wingers and the fullbacks will start progressing as well as the rest of the team would have. But you know what, I've changed my mind. By the end of this season, I'd like to think we're in a fight for promotion. Considering the fact that we finished 4th in the Championship after being newly promoted from League One is a testament to how good this team actually is. Brentford and West Brom did get automatic promotion, but the playoff promotion spot is between ourselves, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest and Blackburn Rovers. So the question is, did we get to the final of the playoffs? Did we win the playoffs? Are we in the Premier League or are we staying put in the Championship? Let's take take a look. How have we done? Okay, we flopped it big time. Bournemouth were the ones who got promotion via the playoffs, so fair play to them. At least we don't have to put up with them next season. But mark my words right now, if the team that we got us top 4 this season, the team that we'll have by the end of next season will make us get promoted to the Premier League as champions. Meanwhile, Chelsea won the FA Cup. Watford somehow won the Carabao Cup. Fair bloody play. Nope. Dortmund won the Europa League. And Barcelona once again won the Champions League. I'm telling you right now, Oxio Carmona is going to have fun next season. 25 goals, 1 assist this season. With the team that we're going to have next season around him, holy shit, he is going to bag about 40 odd. I still can't believe how lucky we were to get this guy. I thought when we bought him, he was going to be good for a season or two and then we'd just get rid of him. But he's just kept on improving leaps and bounds. He actually reminds me a little bit of Moukoko, how he keeps improving. Paredes once again going up by a 6 overall, 21 years old, 78 rated. Now just imagine for a second if I'd have kept that other youth academy player, this team would be out of this freaking world. Obviously next season we know where we need to buy for. We need another centre back. I think we're going to focus a little bit more on the midfield as opposed to the keeper, because once we get promoted to the Premier League, that's when we'll spend big on a good keeper. So to begin this season, we start with just over 10 million. As I said last season, I want to bring in another centre-back and then start to work on the CDM roles. Obviously, if I can afford to, I will improve other areas of the team, but for now, those are the priorities. We do love a good free transfer, don't we? Take a look at this guy. Fabian Rubel, 28 years old, 78 rated already. Jesus, goddamn Christ, we dropped on this one, didn't we? And we have just brought in the Portuguese centre-back, Andre Armara, 22 years old, 75 rated, and he cost us 8.5 million. And this is how the team looks after that transfer window has come to an end, and quite frankly I'm expecting nothing less than automatic promotion by going up as champions. Obviously when we do get promoted, either this season, next season, whenever we do get promoted, we need to get another keeper next season. That is the main priority for the next transfer window when we get enough money to. But like I've just said, automatic promotion as champions, nothing less. I'll be honest with you, if we were anywhere else in the league right now, I'd be bloody disappointed. Not only are we top of the league, by the way, we are 10 points clear of Sheffield United. This is exactly what I want to see from this team. Total and utter domination. We didn't do anything in that transfer window because we didn't have enough money left in the transfer budget to bring in anyone of value into this squad. Obviously next season, the one thing that we do definitely need to do is bring in a much better keeper. Maybe another midfielder as well, but hopefully with us getting promoted this season, we should get promoted this season anyway. Next season we should have a lot more money to work with, so we'll be able to buy a very good keeper and hopefully a half decent central midfielder. Sheffield United, you motherfuckers, I cannot believe you beat us by 1 point to go up as champions, you bastards. I'm actually pissed off at that. I can't believe we choked it at the end. We're as bad as freaking Spurs. We are, however, in the Premier League, even though we didn't go up as freaking champions. Fuck you, Sheffield. And the playoffs are between Stoke City, Blackburn Rovers, Norwich and Preston. I can't help but want Stoke City to go up. And it was Preston in the end who beat Norwich 2-0 in the promotion playoff final, so they do join ourselves and Sheffield United in the Premier League next season. Meanwhile, Manchester City won the FA Cup. What the hell are these pair doing in the final? Leicester won the Europa Conference League. Borussia Mönchengladbach, I'm freaking disappointed in you for losing to Arsenal. And PSG won the Champions League. Now I've got a very big decision to make next season. Do I sell Oxio Carmona? He's 88 rated, 20 years old, and as you can see from his value, he's £90 million, so that means that we're going to get bids in the region of £150 to £200 million. Now you can just imagine what we can do with that sort of money. We can buy a world-class keeper, we can buy a very good central midfielder, we can also get a striker. We'll get no one nowhere near as good as Carmona, but still a decent striker. But at the same time, it feels like I'm cheating if I do that. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do yet. All I know is we had him since he was 16 years old. He's now 20 years old, 88 rated, and the boy has just been phenomenal for us since day one. Paredes has come on leaps and bounds as well. 84 rated, 22 years of age, 22 goals and 2 assists this season as well. Jackson Cook, Morgan Rogers and Duan Liu all got double figures as well this season. Just tremendous stuff from these lot. And a very quick shout out to Borges, Jimenez and Rubial for going up 4 and 5 overall this year. I think regardless of whether we sell or keep Carmona next season, we're going to have a pretty successful first venture in the Premier League. So we start our journey in the Premier League with just under 40 million. And like I said to you last time, the one thing that we do want to do in this transfer window, at the very least, is bring in a new goalkeeper. And we have found the goalkeeper that we were after, David Sakura, 25 years old, 83 rated, and just over 31 million. Meanwhile, we have just sold Duan Liu for just over 27 million. He's been a fantastic player for us, but it was time to let him go. And we have just managed to bring in the Spanish central midfielder Pep Liu for just 26 million. I think it's safe to say that this team is more than ready for the Premier League. It's very hard to believe that this is a newly promoted team. The fact that we got only one player under 80 rated in the starting 11 speaks volumes to how good this team actually is. I'm actually expecting a top 10 finish in the first season. It's actually crazy to think that at the midway point of our very first season in the Premier League, we are only one place outside of the top 6. One place outside of a European spot. This is absolute madness. Either this season or next season, we are going to get qualification for Europe. I'm telling you that for nothing. The only shit thing about this season so far is Arsenal and Spurs are in the top 4. But then again, Chelsea are top, so it's all good. It should come as no surprise to you guys after the first transfer window that we did absolutely nothing in the second transfer window because we spent all the money in the first one. But as you can see, the team has come on leaps and bounds since the beginning of this season. We're all improving. We just need another right back for next season. Other than that, we are pretty much sorted. Now that I realise what we can actually do in the Premier League, I'm actually hoping for a top 6 finish. I think we can get it. All we need to do really is get a decent run of form under our belt, and we've pretty much got it. Fucking hell, how the hell have we done this? We've actually got Champions League football for next season. We finished top 4 in only our first season in the Premier League. That's some freaking good going. This means though next season we need to buy big because let's be honest, the Champions League is ruthless if you're shit. Nope. Chelsea won the Carabao Cup, Fiorentina won the Europa Conference League, Hertha Berlin won the Europa League, and Borussia Dortmund won the Champions League. I still don't know what to do with him. I feel like I'm cheating either way because when I bought him I had no idea what kind of goldmine of a player I was actually picking up. I literally thought 16 years old, decent stats, let's just get him and hopefully he can do some good. I had absolutely no idea he was going to become 90 rated by the age of 21. Paredes, 87 rated, 23 years old. The youth academy players come on leaps and bounds. So is this guy as well, 84 rated at only 21 years old. These pair have been phenomenal. I think next season in the transfer windows we're mainly going to focus on the defence. We begin this season with just over £65 million. And like I said to you guys last season, the one thing we need is a right back. We have definitely found a suitable right back. We have brought in the Portuguese fullback Diogo Dalot for just over 40 million. And this is how the team is looking after that transfer window has come to a close. We still got around 20 to 30 million pound left to play with, but that won't really get us much in terms of quality for this team. If we could cash in on one of these guys in January and then use that money to bring in a very good replacement, we could be onto a pretty decent run in the Champions League this season. Speaking of the Champions League, we are in Group B, joined by Milan, PSV and Galatasaray. Now, I know for a fact we're topping this group. If we don't, I'm going to be very, very surprised. I would actually argue that PSV have got a very good chance of finishing second in this group, and Milan have a very good chance of finishing third. Galatasaray, I'm sorry guys, but I don't think you're doing anything in this group. So like I predicted, we did storm this group quite easily in the end. We didn't lose a single game. We got 14 points out of 18. However, my second prediction fell really badly because PSV didn't even finish third. They finished rock bottom of this group. AC Milan did prove too much for Galatasaray and PSV as they join us in the round of 16. But the question remains, who is our first opponent in the knockout stages of the Champions League? And it is Dortmund. If I'm not mistaken, they won the Champions League last season, so we are literally facing off against last season's winners. Baptism by fire or what? We're not doing too bad in the Premier League either. I mean, Chelsea are just running away with it. We're 9 points behind them. Do you know what? As long as we can finish in the top 4 this season, I won't be too bothered. But at the same time, if we can somehow catch Chelsea, I'd be bloody delirious with that. We have started this transfer window off by selling Pep Liu for 41.8 million. We have just brought in a very suitable replacement. We have just brought in David Fratesi for 50 million. And this is the team that is going into the Champions League this season. I'm expecting us to do pretty well. And maybe the semi-finals. I don't think we'll quite get to the final this year. I don't think we're quite strong enough yet. As soon as Cresswell and these pair improve a little bit more, maybe. But for now, I don't quite think we're ready yet. It really all does depend on who we draw against. Obviously, obviously we're drawn against Dortmund. We have to get past Dortmund first, but if we get a very good run of teams afterwards, who knows what can happen. Here we are, Dortmund versus OLDHAM Athletic in the round of 16 as well. Haaland leading the front lines next season. He will be leading the front lines for Manchester City as well. So Dortmund are definitely going to have to make the most of him whilst he still can. I would actually say, by looking at the two teams, our side is much better than theirs. But do you know what? My opinion makes absolutely no difference. We are away from home. Let's see if OLDHAM Athletic can do the business in the first leg. Get a do you know what? I will take a draw. 1-1 result against Dortmund away from home isn't a bad result. And this suspension case has hit us pretty goddamn early on this time. Cook has found himself on the wrong end of a suspension, so he is going to miss this game against Dortmund. But quite frankly, I reckon we can do it without him. I reckon our team is strong enough to do this without Cook, but it's alright me saying it. We've got to do it. 1-1 on aggregate. OLDHAM versus Dortmund in the round of 16 second leg. Let's do this. Let's get ourselves into the quarter. Come on, let's go. I think we have officially just knocked out last year's winners. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, I'm sure you guys will tell me in the comments down below. But this is freaking huge. Obviously, we took it to extra time, but that doesn't matter. We still beat them and progress regardless. This isn't me being cocky, but if we've just beaten Dortmund in the bloody round of 16, surely to God we've got to beat Braga. I mean, obviously, this is no disrespect intended to Braga, but I think even Braga fans can admit Dortmund are far superior to them. Especially when you compare the two teams as well. Our team is far superior. We are at home in this first leg against Braga, so hopefully we can just get an advantage going into the second leg. Do you see what I mean? 4-1, we're pretty much done and dusted into the semis already. Braga have an absolute Everest to climb in this game, and I don't think they're quite capable of doing it. We are going to quick sim this game, and I reckon we are guaranteed. There we go, 6-1 on aggregate, 2-0 on the night. We are into the semi-finals. Now let me tell you something. Chelsea are a team we are going to have a very tough time against. Holy shit. Not only are they one of the best teams in England at the minute in time, in this career mode this season, they are absolutely running rife in the Premier League. I think they're 13 points clear at the minute. If we somehow get past Chelsea, we are definitely worthy contenders to win the Champions League. I'm telling you that for nothing. We are away from home at Stamford Bridge. Hopefully, we can get a decent result here and take... Come on! We have just beaten the best team in England at the minute. 2-1 on aggregate. We go into the second leg. That is a massive step to the final. It all comes down to this. We are 2-1 up against Chelsea, who are currently top of the Premier League and running away with it. All we need at the bare minimum in this game is a draw, and we have got our place in the Champions League final. The question is, can we pull it off? Can OLDHAM Athletic book their place into the Champions League final? 4-2 on aggregate, 2-1 on the night. We have knocked out Chelsea. And we had a freaking goal disallowed. Jesus goddamn Christ, it was almost 3-1. I'm telling you now, whoever we face in the final, we're beaten. I don't give a shit who it is. If we've just beaten Chelsea on the form that they've been in this season, we're taking anybody out. Well, from one English giant to the other, we are up against Manchester City in the Champions League final this time. I haven't actually played against Manchester City in quite some time, so this is going to be quite interesting. Well, you guys know the drill by now. Before we get into the final itself, let's see how we did elsewhere this season. So whilst we did knock them out in the Champions League semi-finals, they absolutely obliterated us in the Premier League. They were top of the league by 18 points in the end. That is actually pretty goddamn impressive. I am just loving the fact that Chelsea are top of the league, we're second, Spurs are third, nowhere near either of us, and Arsenal are just all the way down there at 7th. Unlucky Watford. Bloody hell, Watford were unlucky this time, weren't they? Losing 2 finals in a single season. Sevilla won the Europa Conference League, and it was Wolfsburg who won the Europa League. Holy shit, 40 goal contributions in 52 games for Uxio Carmona. What a freaking signing this guy was, but that isn't all. We've got Paredes, 31 goals, 10 assists in 52 games from that right winger spot. What a goddamn player he turned out to be. When I initially sent him out on loan, I genuinely did not think he was going to turn out to be this good. I thought he'd maybe hit 84, 85, not freaking 92. Morgan Rogers had a good season as well, 17 goals, 6 assists, going up to 86 rated. Jackson Cook with a respectable 10 goals and 10 assists as well. We've got the boy Jimenez as well, 87 rated, 22 years old. Again, I did not expect him to turn out this good either. I thought both of them would have maybe hit 84, 85, not 87 and freaking 92. I'll say this, Man City's team never disappoints when it comes to quality, does it? Just take a look at that side. They literally have the most overpowered players in each each position. If you play against a false 9, you know that that centre forward is not going to be the deepest person in the pitch, is going to be the winger. So if you can close the wingers down quite easily, their centre forward has got no chance of getting that ball. But that's enough talking from me. It is time to get into the final. It is Man City versus Oldham Athletic at the Santiago Bernabeu in the Champions League final. Jimenez is on the ball. Jimenez, can he find anyone? Oh, we've got Morgan. Oh, no! We got Cook on the ball here. Oh, he's been left wild open here. Why has he gone for it like... Oh! Got the ball with Paredes on the wing. We've got Carmona. Can we dink this over? Beautiful. Can we get anybody in? Oh, no, we can't. We have a chance to break here. We have a really good chance to break here. Jesus, hang on. They've just taken... Ref! We've got a pretty good chance to break here. Carmona is on the ball. He's pressured by Rodri, but we have found Cook. And he's... I'll tell you what, Cook has just sent Arujo to the shop. Cook all on his own. Oh, no! Got Carmona here. We've drawn out their left back. And I'll tell you what, can we get... Oh, no. Oh, no. I tried to take the ball round Edison, but it just wouldn't let me. Paredes is on the ball once again. Paredes is causing him no end of issues. Oh, Rodri. Real end-to-end stuff here, guys. Honestly, we can't get the ball for more than 5 seconds away from each other. And that is half-time. It is 0-0 going into the half-time break. That must have been the quickest half of football I have ever played on this rebuild series, man. That literally flew. Right, we've got Cook on the ball here. Rodgers, can we do anything with this ball that's the value? We've got Cook on the ball once again. Arujo is in chase. Can we send Arujo to the shops once again? No, we can't. We've got Fratesi. Got a little bit of space here, though. We're going to have a pop. Oh, my days. What a save from Edison. Oh, no. No, not like this. You've got to be shitting me. You've got to be kidding me. We have peppered you the entire game. And you get... Oh, piss off, Foden, man. Such an undeserved goal, man. Honest to God. They always do the same shitty goal every time and you can never stop it. Right, we've got Cook on the ball. He's got abundance of pace in him. Holy shit. Can we find Rodgers? Rodgers, please. Take it round Edison. Oh, my God. Take that and then some. That was a pure thing of beauty. What a ball from Cook. And he just takes it round Edison like he's not even there. And before you know it, it is 1-1. 70th minute, 20 minutes left. It is all to play for. Now it's our turn. Paredes, holy shit, he's got some pace on him, hasn't he? Can we find Carmona? Carmona. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to do the cheeky dink. No. Oh, we should not have even tried that, should we? Carmona. Can we send Paredes? Paredes, it's all you. It is all you, bro. It's all you. Can we? Oh, beautiful. If we can find... No. Rodgers! What are you doing? How have you just missed that? Bruv. All you had to do was side-foot it into the bottom right corner and you spanning it. I'm sending you back to Bournemouth, lad. And that is full time. We go to extra time, 1-1. I've noticed lately in these finals, we can never freaking win it in the 90 minutes. What happened to the good old days where I used to wipe the floor with every team we used to come up against? Now, every single time I come up against a team, I'm always fighting for my freaking life. This is a beautiful bit of play. Can we find Jimenez? We can. Jimenez is away. Can we find the boy? Oh, you jammy bastrinkers. Carmona is found Cook. Cook, he's got it all. He's all on his own. Oh my God, what a goal. What a goal on the left-hand side of the pitch. He's beaten Edison, and we have made it 2-1 courtesy of a left-footed thunder strike from Jackson Cook. That's a beautiful ball from Carmona, let's be honest. I don't know what their defender was doing here, and Edison should definitely get that, but we just squeezed it into the top right corner. Off the post, 2-1, Bob's your uncle. Paredes is on the ball once again. If we can give this to Paredes, we're basically... Oh my God, it's over. It is over. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because we're going to get Carmona his goal in the Champions League final. 3-1 it is. 105th minute, extra time. It is basically done. Manchester City are done. Once again, they've choked a final. Man City foolishly went all out attack, team press, and we just took complete advantage of it. Paredes using that pace down the right-hand side, cutting in, finding Carmona, and we make it 3-1. And that was pretty much the last kick of the first half of extra time. We go into the half-time break of extra time, 3-1 up. It's actually going to be kind of nice to go into this second half, actually kind of relax now. I mean, we can concede one goal and still not be able to shit ourselves properly yet. Jackson Cook, oh my God, he's just taken Rodri out of the game completely. We're going to get a fourth here if they... Oh my God, we're going to... Oh! Manchester City have pretty much gone all out attack, but I think it might be too late. Why are my players crashing into each other? I definitely think it's too late now. We are after the 1 minute added time, and that is it. We have beaten Manchester City in the final of the Champions League. Oldham Athletic are officially the best team in the world. They are Champions League winners. From 23rd place of League 2 to Champions League winners, we have officially completed the mission, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Be sure to leave a like, smash the hell out of that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on so you never miss a video that I upload. We are well on our way to 5,000 subscribers. Let's hit it before FIFA 23 comes out. The like goal for this video as well is 250 likes. Let's see if we can hit that target. That is all from me, guys. It has been your boy Godwin. Hope you guys have a fantastic afternoon, and until next time, I'll see you later.